going on, everybody? It's Isaiah Nelson back with another video. The older I get, man, I done came to the point in my life where I just gotta accept everything for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I want better outcomes in my life. I want to reach my goals in my life. But at the same time, you have to be realistic with the outcome that you are getting and how your life is going. You still have to be realistic with yourself. Because real talk, man, if you know the girl you dealing with, let me even say, even if you on a deeper level, if you even know your spouse, your baby mama, if you know, for example, that they a 304, man, deal with them like how you would deal with a 304. Yeah, it's probably if it's just your girlfriend and she a 304, I ain't gonna lie. Best thing for you to do, she ain't no good, just gonna cut it off. I ain't gonna lie to you. But if you got like your wife, divorce. If this your baby mama, don't deal with it seriously. I ain't saying don't, you know what I'm saying, from time, if it come down to it, she wants to if your baby mama wanna have sex with you, man, hey, go on, get yours off right quick. But if you knowing she a 304, you still gotta do your part and take care of the kid. Just don't take her serious. Whatever she say, just know you just talking. I ain't believing nothing you saying, cause you know it's cap. And it's like you really just gotta look at people for what it is. No matter how good they'll say something to you, no matter how good they'll make it seem that they really there for you and they love you, you gotta still know, look at stuff for what it is and don't believe the hype and just look at it for what it is. If you know that you can't trust your partner, he backstabbing, he done stole from you. You feel me? Like he no good. Why you still hanging around with him? Look at stuff for what it is. You gotta accept it. You gotta accept people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like it gotta come a point where you just you stop giving people multiple chances. And once somebody close to you, then showed you multiple times they ways of how they is, you gotta believe them. Because some people ain't gonna change. And no matter how much you might want somebody to change so they can be treating you better and for them to be in your life, you just gotta accept them for what it is. You might have to accept that, dang, you might never get $1 million. You might just live an average life. You really just gotta accept it. You gotta accept that nobody in your family care about you, and then nobody ever call you and check on you. Say if you don't got no friends or family, you gotta accept that, and you gotta really look at the positives in that. Dang, I get lonely because this how I think people that don't have any family or friends that communicate with them. This how I feel like they feel. You know what I'm saying? They probably feel like, dang, man, I ain't got no family or friends, nobody to talk to me. I must be a loser. No. That doesn't mean that. Think about the positives and the good things about no family or friends, or you not having no family or friends. You gotta accept that and look at the positive of it. Okay, now you ain't got nobody that's gonna be all up in your business. You ain't gotta worry about nobody asking you for money. You ain't gotta worry about nobody asking you for favors. And that's just a couple to name off the list. There's plenty more. You ain't gotta worry about nobody telling the next person your business that you want to keep confidential. You feel what I'm saying? You have to look at the positives in this life of being isolated from others. because it's still, I feel like we all get that urge to want to be around somebody and be around some company, and we want to socialize in our lives. But you you have to cherish your alone time when you don't have to be around nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because time is, we only here on earth for so long. None of us is gonna be alive forever. And that's what make time just your time just so important, knowing that any any time, any day, your life can end, and everything that you ever known of can all be over. And you will never get to experience it or see it again. Just like that. In the blink of an eye, in the snap of a finger, it can all be over. And that really is what makes time so precious, and just what you do with your time so important. And you really do want to make sure that you aren't wasting your time doing things that you really don't want to do, or be in places that you really don't want to be, or that you shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing, y'all, like, you really do have to accept everything in your life for what it is. A lot of people ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? You gotta even accept your habits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta accept the bad habits, accept the good habits. Don't even be trying to look back on your habits and, you know what I'm saying, feel bad and regret stuff you done did, because it's already done. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all think it's you know what I'm saying, it's that saying, it is what it is. Like, that's one of the most realest statements. I feel like it is what it is, because it's like it don't get no more just straight to the point and just real than that. It is what it is. Like, you just gotta accept whatever, man. Even, bro, if you're going bald, bro, just cut it off bald, bro. Look at it for what it is. You're gonna die. Look at the positive in it. I didn't went bald and I'm rocking a body. I look at the positive of it. Well, I ain't gotta pay for a haircut no more. I can save money that way. And I'm not finna be the type trying to go pay for like hair transplants. It's not me. I grew up. Why? Let's go. I'm a motherfucking rock star.